From day one, our goal was not to build the machine of our dreams. It was to build the machine that you actually need. A printer for real producers, people pushing engineering materials all the way from ABS, nylon, polycarbonate, all the way up to the high temp stuff like PEEK, ULTEM, PPSU, even PAEK. And to do it without paying the $100,000 for a box that locks you in to proprietary systems and materials. The 22 IDEX V4 is exactly that machine. High temperature capability, industrial reliability, and a price that allows you to scale. We didn't start with a clean slate here. This is version 4 of the 22 IDEX that we've had for years. Now we've iterated hard. Every inch of this machine is refined even further for performance and serviceability so that you can print more, fail less, and maintain more quickly. There's over 200 changes on this machine from the V3. This machine is almost 200 pounds. It's rock solid welded steel. On the outside is a powder-coated heavy steel frame. Inside of that, foam insulation, and inside that, the stainless steel interior. Now this stainless reflects the infrared heat from around the chamber and back into your part. This gets you faster heat up times, better thermal consistency, lower energy use, more efficient energy use, and overall better part quality, especially on the high temp, high warp materials. The front door is completely sealed, and it's a new dual pane design. It's purpose-built to hold in the heat and seal the chamber extremely well. You'll see more consistent chamber heat with fewer lifting corners and more repeatable parts. There's also locks on the front door and the top lid. Now this is a safety and security feature for lab environments, shop floors, maker spaces, and of course the classified spaces that we don't talk about. Print jobs cannot be tampered with mid-run. This is a big deal for the military and of course schools and maker spaces. They've all asked for this feature. It's also got bench and vehicle mounting points, so you can bolt this machine to a bench, a cart, a vehicle, or even a Connex box or a rack inside of a shipping container. It's ruggedized for mobile print farms and field deployment. You don't have to pack it up into the box every time and reset everything later. You just mount it, move it, and it's ready to go. We've also integrated a touchscreen on this version for when you want it. Now most people still prefer the web interface, but the onboard screen gives you convenience. You can move the axes, change the temperatures, or even run macros. Every surface, every bolt, and every weld exists for a reason. The V4 isn't about reinvention, it's about refinement. Built for real work and built to last. Here's the truth about printing engineering plastics. Temperature wins. The V4 is an oven by design. The heated chamber goes up to 100 Celsius, the bed to 200 Celsius, and the individual independent nozzles go to 500 Celsius each, meaning you can print virtually any thermoplastic filament on the market. Your overall part strength increases because the layers stay hot. By the time the nozzle comes back around, the interlayer adhesion is significantly better. Corners will stay relaxed, stuck to the bed, less warping, better dimensional accuracy. Now this is huge for nylon, polycarbonate, ABS, ASA, and especially the high temps like PEEK and ULTEM. The 200 Celsius bed actually creates a hotter zone just above the plate. So if you're doing big, flat, high temp parts like an ULTEM 1010, like brackets or plates that would curl in a lower chamber temperature or a lower bed temp, you can now do those and they'll stay stuck down on that 200 Celsius bed. And if you're trying to print a part that's 2 feet tall and it's solid ULTEM 1010, then that's not this machine. That's another machine that we sell here at Vision Miner. But for big wide brackets within an inch or so of the plate, you're golden. It's also got an in situ annealing effect. Printing inside the heated chamber allows more basic polymers to relax as they're being built. So for ABS, ASA, nylon, polycarbonate, they're essentially annealing while they print. Now that saves you time and you avoid the dimensional warping that happens when you post anneal later. If you've ever printed a cylinder and then annealed it after the fact and ended up with an oval, you know what I'm talking about. We've also included filtration. We've built in high temperature HEPA filters and carbon filtration with internal recirculation, so you can run it hot and still filter the VOCs and particles. We also include plenums if you want to hook up an external fume extraction system if you want. We've had that for many years. When you control heat, you control outcomes. That's the power of a true thermal ecosystem. Stronger bonds, cleaner layers, and reliable precision every single run. Now, dual nozzle machines can be a pain to deal with. If you ever had an IDEX, you understand that. But we've killed that pain with one button auto calibration for the X and Y nozzle offsets, as well as the Z offsets, and we still have the true mechanical bed leveling, all happening automatically. The machine probes itself with the nozzles directly. No jigs, no guesswork. Both tools are hitting the exact same point in space every time. Even when you swap build plates, they stay aligned. The bed mechanically, physically tilts to match the nozzle plane. So whether you drop in carbon fiber plates or glass plates, both of which are included with this machine, or you make your own FR4, Garolite, or even spring steel beds, whatever you want, the V4 will align to it. No shims, no paper leveling rituals, nothing like that, 100% automatic. Now we've also included profile building scripts. Every manufacturer's nylon these days is a little bit different. They've all got different additives and things in there. So whether it's a 3D printing optimized polymer or just a raw polymer, you can run our scripts, print the test parts, see the artifacting, and quickly dial in the best temperatures, flows, and offsets with ease. All of this connected with professional connectivity. The web interface gives you temperatures, charts, graphs, job control, remote monitoring. You can even modify the firmware on the fly, all connected through Wi-Fi, Ethernet, SD cards, and USB. This machine is designed to work with your workflow, not against it. Automation isn't about removing people, it's about removing friction. From calibration to control, the V4 gives you back what matters most. Now this machine is not about the never before possible. It's about the constantly possible on schedule. This machine has dual independent nozzles for dual material, soluble supports, breakaway supports, multiple colors, even multiple nozzle sizes. For example, if you want to print a carbon fiber nylon part, but use regular unfilled nylon in the bearing pockets, you can do that, integrated as one part. You also have mirror and duplicate modes. You can print two parts at the same time as mirrored opposites or as identical twins. It's not that the machine prints twice as fast, it's that you're literally getting double the throughput using these modes. We've also included input shaping, which is optional, but it allows you to print faster while keeping most of the accuracy. It of course has filament sensors to detect when your filament spool runs out, and you can actually have it automatically switch to the other nozzle with another spool, or you can have it stop and let you change out that spool. And if you want, external spool feeding is easier than ever. We've included ports on both sides of the machine to do so. It's also non-planar and 5-axis ready. Now this has been baked into the hardware design since day one, and it's got the headroom for when the future of slicers catch up. Speed is nothing without accuracy. The V4 balances both, delivering twice the output without compromising quality. Real performance and repeatable results. Now really, if you're in the market for a machine, there's two comparisons that matter. The $100,000 machines and the hobbyist machines. If you're comparing to the $100,000 machines, our machine gives you the chamber, the temperatures, the filtration, the independent dual extrusion, and the connectivity, all without the 6-figure entry fee. And with that budget, you could buy several V4s and run more throughput with more redundancy. If one of the machines goes down, your entire line doesn't stop. Considering the hobby machines, there's a lot of cool machines printing some really cool parts, but most suffer from not having truly heated chambers, or they top out around 65 Celsius, and they generally don't print over 350 C. Now that means you can't actually effectively print true PPS or PPSU or PEEK or ULTEM parts, even thick nylon and polycarbonate, the parts won't meet the datasheet strengths. You get warping, you get failed parts, you get wasted time, and that's why businesses and the military buy our machines. They might run ABS and polycarbonate most days, but when they need ULTEM or PEEK, they have that capability. We've sold these machines to the Hadron Collider, nuclear power plants, national labs across the world, DoD contractors like Northrop, BAE Systems, Lockheed Martin, the plethora of universities like Caltech and Stanford, maker labs across the world, you name it. These are all people who can't afford excuses. From research labs to production floors, the V4 bridges the gap between cost and capability. Industrial performance without the industrial price tag. Hardware matters, but support is what keeps you printing. Here at Vision Miner, we have an American team, real people on the phone and email. We've also got extensive documentation on our wiki with how-to videos, text walkthroughs for every process, diagnostic, troubleshooting, and calibration you could imagine. We designed this machine to be worked on. It uses a lot of off-the-shelf parts. It's got a very accessible layout. You can keep it running for years without being locked into an expensive service contract or relying on us for proprietary parts. Now, let's be straight. High-temp parts have size and thickness limitations in any FDM system, but the V4 unlocks a lot. If you need a 4-foot tall, solid ULTEM part, probably gonna point you to one of the bigger machines we sell here at Vision Miner. The goal is to get you the right tool for the job. If you want real engineering materials, real throughput, and a machine that's built to be maintained and not babied, the 22 IDEX V4 is it. High temperature, multi-material, production ready, supported by a team that actually picks up the phone. Just read our Google reviews. This is the 22 IDEX V4, starting at $14,900. If you're ready to scale, or if you just want honest guidance on the right fit for your business, reach out, give us a call, shoot us an email. If you want one machine, or if you want a print farm or an even bigger system, we'll get you set up with the right hardware. At Vision Miner, we build engineering tools, not toys. These machines are made for the shop floor, not the showroom. Let's build the future of additive manufacturing together.